All right, welcome back to another edition of the Call Up Podcast. This is your boy Kenny. We are getting set for this Saturday's pay per view, actually, of the NWA All Women's Pay per view Empowerrr. And today, my guest is Paola Blaze. She is the Atomic Wrestling Women's Champion currently right now, and she is one of the participants in Mickie James's All Women's Pay per view. Let's give it up for Paola one time. Paola, what's going on? How are you?
Hi, guys. Hi. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, everything is great and super, super excited to be part of this event. To be honest, I was super excited when Mickie James called me. I couldn't believe it. But this makes me feel so great because you guys know that I just started my wrestling career this year,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been training very hard. I've been giving up everything. And like for me, I know that she have seen this potential in me, and I'm very grateful that she actually called me for this pay-per-view event.
Yeah, because we recently just spoke to Mickie James about a week ago. She was on the show and she was just telling us that she's been going all around the world, picking different women to participate in this pay per view because this is one of the biggest events in wrestling history. Because this is NWA's first women's event, all women pay per view. So she wants to go all out. So she's getting the best of the best. So if she picked you, then there must be something really, really special about you that she loves and she sees. I got a chance to see some of your wrestling events because I wasn't too familiar with your wrestling skills from before because I was just like, wait a minute. I remember you from 90 Day Fiance, so I was just like, okay. And then when they said, when I read that you was going into wrestling, I was just like, huh, it's very interesting. I was just like, I wanted to sit down and talk with you and just, get to know you a little bit more on the wrestling side and just find out what drove you into wrestling in the first place.
Well, I wasn't familiar with wrestling before. Like I
Hmm.
didn't know about it. I grew up in Colombia, and
Hmm.
that's not common in Colombia. We know more about soccer than like wrestling or
Hmm.
any other sports. So I was visiting my family last year, and I watched this movie, this documentary of Paige fighting with my family.
Hmm.
And I heard what she was saying, and it kind of clicked me because I have done so many things. If people like know me from the show, they know me that did modeling, acting, but I never felt like fulfilled that everything what I have chose before it make me feel like okay, this is it. So when I watched the documentary, I talked to my manager and I say I want to try wrestling because I always felt like I haven't found my calling, to say it that way. And she was like, okay, I'm going to find you a school in Florida. And sure she did. And
Hmm.
even my coach, my first coach, he was not expecting that I was coming back after taking my first bump. But oh, it felt so good. It made me feel so alive that I don't regret it at all. The only thing that I regret is not being able to start this sooner, but it's never too late.
How nervous were you when you first took that first bump? Because I remember me, I tried wrestling school when I was younger, right? And I was in my teens. And the first time I seen somebody fall on the floor and they said, okay, now it's your turn, I was super nervous. So, how nervous were you when you first started, like when you first had to hit that floor?
Well, it was not about being well, I was nervous just because I wanted to do it right. I
Hmm.
was nervous that I wanted to prove my coach or my future coach that I was able to do that because you would have to kind of audition to be able to like, okay, you're gonna be able to do this or not. And I remember I have it on video and I was just like, okay, what do I need to do? I just walking into it like and it was funny and I just did it and I just like look at everybody like, was it right? But I couldn't go back training that week because I had an event that week. So the coach he thought that I was not coming back. He was like,
Hmm.
no, she just did this, but like she's not coming back after this. And I actually came back. Like I proved them wrong.
And that, you know what, and that's the thing that a lot of coaches, especially in wrestling, that's the first thing that like if we toughen them out the first day, they're most likely they're gonna like weed out. We take their money and go. But you actually stuck around, and now you've been doing a couple of shows. I got to check out a couple of your matches online, and I'm very impressed with the training you've been putting in. It's showing in the ring. So I can't wait to see you this weekend at
Oh, it's gonna be
Empowerrr.
amazing. It's going to be amazing. Like Mickey James have planned something Like completely different. It's going to be a different side of Paola Blaze. I've been trying to find my way, but I think I found it. Like I know, and it's going to be amazing because I don't know, for some reason, like I haven't done many shows, but
Hmm.
because I'm kind of, I don't want, like I want to be able to be exclusive. I want to be able to show what Paola Blaze is all about.
Hmm.
And for me, like having the title with ARW, and now just going to prove myself with NWA, it's like, okay, this is my chance. Paola Blaze have to bring all the fire like she always does. And it's going to be awesome. I know it's going to be amazing, and I'm going to prove not just me, but so many people that I have the right to be here with the best
Hmm.
ones, and I'm going to give them a hell of a show.
Has it been hard to transition your fans who've seen you on a different light on TV to support you in this journey that you're taking right now with wrestling?
Yes, they don't. There's too many, actually, like a lot of fans that think like they don't understand why from modeling. Why am I doing wrestling? Like this is too intense. This is not that girly. They want to say,
Hmm.
but other people are like they're always been there like since the beginning. Since I came to this country in 2013, and I have fans since then because my life have been on the show since 2013. And so they're like, no matter what you choose to do, you are a hustler, so you're gonna do great. And so it's divided. I have my fans are very divided with the decisions I made, and like, but you know what? The most important is that I want to do this. I am very excited to do this. I know I can do this, and I don't know, eventually they're going to come along those who are not accepting this new adventure.
What are you doing to prep for this weekend?
What am I what?
What are you doing to prep for this weekend? How are you getting yourself amped up to
Oh,
to get ready
well,
for the weekend?
well, as you guys know, if you guys don't know, Low Key is my coach. I've been
Hmm.
training with him very, very hard. I've been preparing myself with him. I have a couple of classes every week with him. So besides like having like Low Key as my coach, I do my personal training. I've been lifting weights, doing some cardio, eating healthy. You gotta stay in shape in something that requires so much of your strength, and I don't know, and even mental focus. You gotta rest really good.
What are we gonna see out of you this weekend?
Oh, it's going to be who I who I am. I'm going to bring this Paola, this strong women from Colombia, this person who have so much power, so much strength, and I don't know, but I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win and to make myself notice in there because I'm going to make a name out of myself in here in wrestling, and I'm going to do anything, everything it takes to be on the top with the best ones.
Is there any particular company that you want to work with besides NWA?
Right now, I will be. Right now, my focus is NWA. I
Hmm.
want to be able to perform an amazing show for them. I want to be able to prove them that they are not making any mistakes by bringing me. But no, right now, I will be lucky if I end up working with WWE or AIW. I think they're even Impact Wrestling. There's companies are amazing. So I'm just doing like I'm taking baby steps, and I want to be able to prove them. And I know this weekend is going to be the time to show how Paola Blaze is going to bring the fire.
So you mentioned that you've seen the Page documentary, Fighting with My Family. Is there any other women in this business that inspire you?
Well, Mickie James, of course, she
Besides
inspired me
her.
a lot. She's an amazing. The fact that she's so powerful, she wants to help so many women. The fact that she's an amazing wrestler. I actually came across with Becky Lynch, and I just recently she actually came back. Uh, she have this strong personality, and I feel so related with her. I really like it, and eventually in the future, if I can have a match with her, that will be like a dream come true.
Okay, so we're coming close to the end of our interview. I have four rapid questions for you to answer, and once you hear it, you just give us whatever comes to mind. So you are
Whatever.
yep, you are very into fitness, as we know. So what is your favorite cheat meal?
My favorite what?
Cheat meal,
Chibi.
cheat like so like a go-to snack.
Oh, I don't have one to be honest. My favorite. No, I don't have one.
No cheeseburgers, no
Well, I'm actually
pizza.
vegan, so it's very hard
Oh
to.
my god. Okay.
I know it's very hard to find something like that, but there is this place that it sells like really delicious veggie burgers.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it, but it's hard to find.
Oh, okay. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I will say, oof, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Like have super strength.
Okay.
Yeah, super, super powerful.
What is a weird habit that not too many people know about you?
I normally don't, I don't know, for some reason, I don't shut the cabinet door. So you always going to find some cabinets open in my house.
Oh
And
my
my husband hate that.
god. You're like my kids. They do the same thing.
It is insane. I know why. I don't know why I do that.
Oh my god. If you can star in an action movie, who would be your co-star?
My co-star. I will say Charlize Theron.
Okay. And why?
I don't know. She is so gorgeous. She have this powerful attitude. And the movie that she have done are so amazing that I feel so inspired by her as an actress.
So besides this weekend, where can people catch you if they wanted to check out more of Paola Blaze?
Okay, guys, so you guys can check, first of all, if you're not able to come to St. Louis to watch the live Empowerrr event with NWA, you can catch us on 5 TV. You can, guys, download the app, and you guys are going to see all the matches from Paola Blaze. And also on my social media, Paola_Mayfield, and also Paola Blaze. You can find me there and find more information about me.
All right, guys, give it up one more time for Paola Blaze, and good luck this weekend at the NWA All Women's Pay Per View.
Thank you.